What's up YouTube? My name is Smithy. Welcome back to the channel. Here on Smitheys we do truck videos, travel videos, and other things. If that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down below. And there's a little bell. Just ding that little bell and you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. This video is a truck video. I'm going to be showing you how to put some Molle panels up in your vehicle. Basically any truck. I'm just going to put them on my 4Runner. But these Molle panels are designed to strap things to it, bolt things to it, so you can get it up off the floor and on the walls. All right, enough jibber jabber. Let's get to it. Ha! All right, so that's what it is. It's for my 4th gen 4Runner. It's a Molle storage panel. It is powder coated black. They go around the back windows to give you more storage options. Company that makes them, I'm not sponsored by this video. It's Rago, Fabrication. I don't know if they're a good company or they're a bad company. I just found them online because I really wanted some modular storage panels.
I'll definitely let you know how they hold up over time.
Yeah, let's go ahead and open the box. Gotta get my trusty knife. Let's see what we got. Here's the mounting hardware. It all comes individually wrapped, so it's kind of nice. Alright, so this is the star of the show. They're a little heavier than I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be aluminum, but they're definitely metal. This is what it's going to look like in the rear window, just like that. I don't see why it took them 6 weeks to make these, but they do look really good. Just a lot of different things you can store on these. They have different adapters where you can put a first aid kit right there or a fire extinguisher right here. This entire thing is mountable. He gave me a piece of candy. Just another racket. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and open this fancy little pack right here. That way everything's ready to go, and I can install it when I get to the truck. I've already opened these. There was one there, and there was one there. This is what's gonna hold your panels to the wall. There's another one, it's exactly the same. And then this one, exactly the same. This one, exactly the same. The next up is this little stubby right here. This is what's gonna hold the panel to the window. There's the second little one, and then 2 big ones. That's the big one. One goes on the front, one goes on the back. There's the second one. And then there's all your hardware. Yeah, let's go find a place to install this. Here's everything unpacked and ready to go. I moved locations because I was in my hotel room and I can't work on my vehicle outside of my hotel. I am at a hotel because I am at military training at Fort Lee, Virginia. I've been here for 3 weeks and I have 6 weeks to go. So yeah, let's get started. Here's everything unpacked and ready to go, even the nuts and bolts. And this is what we're working on today, those panels. And what they'll look like, kinda, is like that, but it'll be around the window instead of just leaning against the wall there. But it's very simple to do. And I'm gonna walk you through it step by step to show you how easy it actually is to do. And then you can do it on your vehicle. These are good on Tacomas, 4Runners, pretty much anything that's a utility vehicle. The tools you'll need is a Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, an extension, a 10mm, because Toyota loves their 10mm, and a ratchet wrench. This Allen key is for all the nuts and bolts, and also for these attachments to tighten up the bolt and also the stud. The correct size is a V5. or if you have one of these cheap Allen key sets, it's the third one. Easiest way is just to try it. Once it locks in, it's the right size. All right, so you got 2 attachments for each side. These hold these, kind of similar, sort of like this, around the window. These right here, they actually go, you see that double-sided close hook right here? That's where those 2 pieces go, and the flathead screwdriver is actually to pop off this little thing to expose the screw right here. All right, the first thing you want to do inside the vehicle, you're going to locate these clothes racks. You're going to pop off these 2 little panels right here. Take that one all the way out, and just loosen it just so it'll wiggle freely. I already popped this one off because it was broke. It was just sitting in there. And then slide it out just like that. And then inside there, it's a Phillips head or a 10mm, but I recommend just using a 10mm. It's a whole lot easier. After you get the first one out, put this in with the R facing out and then it L-ing in towards the window, and then screw that right back in. And technically, if you don't even need these anymore, you don't even have to have those on. Same thing with the other side. Again, so the top, the R is facing out, the L is going with the contours of the truck, and this L is facing the window. Snug it all the way down, just keep it loose so you can still move these willy-nilly. And I don't know why I said willy-nilly. All right, so once you have those first 2 up, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna find this thing with the V. So you see the V, the 2 points of the V are gonna be facing in the truck. And then you're gonna lay it on top of these 2 brackets. Then you're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, you're gonna put 8 bolts. It's gonna be provided bolt, then a nut. You're gonna put it in to the first hole, just like that. You see it popping out the bottom. A washer, and then nut. So bolt, washer, through, then a washer, and then a nut. So just like that. That's 1. Then you have 7 more to do. All right, so once you're done putting all your nuts and bolts and washers on, it should still slide in and out. Don't tighten them up all the way. You're gonna want to just snug them up a little bit. While you're already over here, there's a bolt here, a 10mm bolt, and in the back of the truck, there's a little Phillips screw right here. We're gonna go ahead and take those out. That's where these come into play. This big one and then this little one, as you can tell from the size difference. The little one goes towards the back. So you're gonna unscrew that and then take this in and screw it in just like that. And then with this one, you're gonna take this bolt out and then you're gonna screw it in right here with the Allen headed bolt facing out, because your panel will sit right on that. All right, so after you do that, you're gonna take the little one and you're just gonna screw it into the Phillips that you just took out. Then you're gonna take the big one, do the same thing to this front 10mm that you just took out. And once you have both of those done, and then you have that contraption that you made up there that holds your panel, you're gonna take your panel, and you see these 1 and 2, they'll rest here and here. The panel's gonna be resting up here, and then you're gonna slide a bolt through it then you're gonna put a nut on the opposite side. I gotta go to a different location. All right, so now that I can hold the panel up with one hand while I'm in here, you're gonna pick your panel up. You're gonna grab one of the provided
Bolt and washer.
kind of rest it up on there, slide the bolt in, so press on the nut so it'll hold it. Reach your arm up behind it, put the washer on, and take your nut, reach up behind it again, and then screw that nut on. And do the same thing to the second one. All right, the next thing, go ahead and take, the bolts off of these with the washer. And then basically just line it up with that hole from that stud. Then do the same thing to the back. All right, so once you do all that, what you want to do now, align everything up so it's centered on the window. And then after everything's centered, go ahead and tighten up the back, tighten up the back, tighten up these four up here, tighten up these four up here, tighten this, and then tighten that. And then move over to the other side, and then you're done. After it's all done and looks good, this is what it looked like. Don't forget to come up here and tighten up these. If you want it to sit higher, just loosen this up and then push it up, like push this whole assembly up and it'll slide the whole thing up. You see how there's a gap right here? If you want a smaller gap, just push it up. If you want a bigger gap right here, just loosen it and push it down. There's only so much adjustment you can make to these because they are supposed to be low profile. And the reason why I got these is you can hang stuff off of these. I have an idea that I'm going to do, but you'll see that in one of my next videos. Just go ahead and work on the other side. Same process, just on the other side. And then yeah, you'll be done. You can enjoy your panels. Let's go to the other side. Let's get to it. All right, so there you have it. Here's your panels. They're very rugged. They're not moving. You can orient them any way you want. They're solid. They're definitely solid. I'm going to use them to create a platform across the top and create some storage right here. They make their own platforms. It's another $300 just for a metal platform, but I'm going to make it out of wood. That's going to be coming up in another video. I hope you stay tuned for that. As of first impressions, I really do like them. Wish they were closer to the window because as you can see, there's a lot of wasted space right here. I may swap these out for something shorter that'll make it flush against the wall. But overall, it's not bad. It does retain your factory hooks here, but I may take them off. I'm going to show you this other side. I want your opinion. Like, do you like it like that? Or on the other side, do you like it without the clothes hooks? Let me know down in the comments what you think, because I'm still undecided. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like, subscribe, whatever down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.